Peace, peace. Welcome back to another edition of Golden Opportunity Sundays. What's going on, family? It's me, Goddess Asha Rae, trying to get this phone thing situated as I've been doing from week to week, but it's getting better, slowly but surely. Trust me.
My circle is hard to break like tungsten. Any new member is fully vetted that comes in. I'm plugged in, it's a benefit when amongst men. Bringing the millions that generated from hundreds. Being a real boss is an attribute. With the spinning no matter the cost attitude. Money long stretching east, western latitude. Thankful for blessings, expressing plenty of gratitude. Exotic grapes in my wine glass. Sipping on the finest, watching time pass. Head in the sky, got my nose up. Woke up laying on the cloud when I rose up. I spoke to God on the gold phone. Called me Yahshua Fidel when I phone home. I'm from the city of the gods that we call magic. MIA, where you end up in the closed casket.
The work of a hustler is never done. They gon' say you change when you level up. Sometimes when you on the grind, you gotta leave old things behind. That's why. And do what bosses do. View what the bosses view. You gotta sacrifice if you wanna move like bosses move.
Salute to God, I'm living proof of a miracle. And perseverance, my attitude is imperial. The pen is fully mature and the flow is lyrical. Life is a stage, the role we're playing is pivotal. I am the best at this, I'll say. Plus I'm far too grown for the child's play. Solidifying when I'm gone, I am still felt. Cause being rich is not enough, I'm here to build wealth.
That's
for
right.
my children and my grandchildren. And for their children and their grandchildren. For a strong generation.
Peace, y'all. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I was definitely feeling that vibe right there. Knowledge, can you hear me? Gentleman is building a legacy for our family. See, we pressing forward anyways. Let me know if y'all can hear me, family. Sorry, having a little technical difficulties. I'm gonna leave and come back. Can y'all hear
This is
me?
Golden Opportunity Sunday, and we are on with the goddess of gold, the goddess of golden opportunity, the goddess Asha Rae, and we are on live here on Do the Knowledge Radio. It's your brother Knowledge Born Alive, and I get the honor and privilege to introduce for once. Okay, we ain't did this in a while. Introduce and to some and present to others the goddess of gold, the goddess of golden opportunity, the phenomenal, transformative, that global reset transformation specialist in the building.
Oh my
Ladies
lord.
and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, the goddess Asha Rae is in the building. What's going on, sister? How you doing? How you feeling? How you feeling?
I'm feeling fantastic. What's going on with you? And you and you
I'm
and you
good.
out there in the world. How is it going? How is it going? How y'all feeling? It's definitely good to be back on another Golden Opportunity Sunday. As he stated, I am the sister Goddess Asha Rae, hailing from the West Coast, Fresno, California, now residing in Atlanta, Georgia. So I want to send love to everybody watching right now. And just invite you to check out the show this evening. Share it with a friend, share it with your family because we celebrating tonight. Ain't that right?
Hey, it's a party. It's a party. It's a party. Hey, it's a
Hey,
party.
yeah,
It's
you
a
know, we got
party.
to take
It's
the
a
time
party.
to celebrate
Oh yeah.
ourselves, celebrate each other, celebrate the even the small victories and celebrate the things that we're making progress in and that we're actually doing for ourselves. So I thought we would bring the focus to that right now. It's a golden opportunity Sunday, so let's get it. I was feeling that music, but I somehow got cut off or something. But I hope you guys were still vibing. Was the music still
Mm.
playing?
Yes. That's the brother Red Fidel out of he out of Florida, but by way of Georgia, he in Atlanta, Georgia, and his born day is in 2 days. Okay, so he releasing his new
Shouts
project in
out to
two
my
days.
Gemini.
You know what I'm saying? Red Fidel. He's gonna be on one of these days before his born day. So just had to get that
Okay,
quick move because it's apropos to how you moving over here, boss status. You understand what I'm
I'm
saying?
loving it.
So yeah.
So basically, so as we were saying, we're just celebrating life. There's been a lot going on in the media and in the social media, and talking primarily about death. You know what I mean? And like police brutality and the hardships and the uprisings and the looting and all these things, right? So that can kind of put a damper on your spirit sometime. Or and plus they got all these curfews and bullshit going on. You know what I mean? Like that got people feeling some kind of way. Like damn, they really, trying to control me right now. So I felt we gotta, break out. You still gotta enjoy yourself. You can't let these people mask you all the way up if you feel what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like outside masked up and masked
Right.
up in here and masked up in here and your energy's getting sucked out. And it's like, come on now, let's bring it back to life. You know what I mean? Like, yes, we want justice and yes, we demand justice and yes, we are implementing justice in it in our own right, and so I think that we have to keep in mind to be happy of the things that we are accomplishing and that we do have. You feel me? That we are able to experience every day, like taking a fresh breath of air. I just celebrated, 41 years on the earth. So I'm feeling some kind of way, very happy to be here and to be, thank you, standing strong. So shouts out again to all my Gemini twins and to you too, Knowledge.
That's
I know
right.
you was enjoying yourself on the second, turned up as a true Gemini.
Oh man, I was drinking Hennessy on air. You already know. You already know. It was nothing good going on that day. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh my God. Quiet as
It was
kept, so was
multi.
I.
Yeah,
Quiet
it
as
was
kept,
it
so
was
was
a
I.
multitude way of showing expression. Two of my sisters. I started the day off with
But you
two
never heard it
of
here.
our right. Like we ain't talking about it. I started the day off with two of my sisters who got the same born day.
Right?
Myself and Key Turner was born on the same year on the same day. You see what I'm saying? And
Wow.
so Key Turner was in the building. Uh,
Bernadette Price, the wife of the late Sean Price. We got the same born date. You see what I'm saying? She hit that milestone 4 or 5. So,
Okay.
I wanted to start the day off in that kind of manner. You see what I'm saying? So started off with my sisters, showing that love for our sisters. There's too many uh, uh, negative energy in regards to our relationships right now. We're not supporting each other. We're not looking out for each other. Blah blah blah. So definitely wanted to squash that energy, especially coming into a new cycle and a
Yeah,
new, you know, a new solar cycle. So dispelling
definitely.
that, saying that we're not having that. We're not having no disrespect towards our
Exactly.
sisters. You see what I'm
Ex-
saying? Like this,
look, show
I,
him your shirt real quick. Show him your shirt
well,
real quick.
if anybody know me, I bust your ass over my sisters. I don't care what they did or what they said. You understand what I'm saying? So just keeping true to that legacy, like honoring the past and inspiring the future. And there ain't no future without the black woman. You understand? So all together, you know what I'm saying? So honoring her legacy, over time and honoring our future because she is our future because this is where the future generations come through. They come through that divine portal from one side of the spectrum to the other side. You know what I'm saying? So we're supposed to be
Indeed.
there to protect that, to respect that, to uplift that, and to honor that. So, you know, that's how we moving.
Do we still have a guest in the queue?
Not yet. Waiting to
All
see
right.
what's going on.
Just checking. So,
So,
I really, really, really am so thankful. I really wanted to express my gratitude, for like all of the people, that showed me love this past week. I was, born on June 4th. I feel like I've been celebrating for 3 days straight because I have, I guess,
right,
and that's really wonderful. Like it's so wonderful to be appreciated and thought of, and you know, people taking their time out to just show you love, even if it's just a comment, a like, a wish, a well wish. You feel me? Like that's love
right,
to me, and people need to do more of that. Because you don't know what type of difference that can make. And like for me personally, um, as much love as I get on the regular, and I'm definitely blessed. I mean, I feel so grateful. My birthday was exceptional, you guys. So thank you for everything and for everybody who reached out and greeted me or showed me love or you know I don't know, complimented me, blessed me,
right,
bought me gifts, sent me money, cashed out me all this.
right.
I'm like, wow, I was pretty overwhelmed. So I just really am grateful and I want to thank everybody again publicly for that outpouring. So I really
So
felt
I had
like
to check.
Goddess Asha Rae, like thank you.
Yeah, I had to check the timeline. You know what I'm saying? I had to check the time. Like what? 60 people? What? They what? They what? What the? You know what I'm saying? So I go back because I shout people out on their born day. So I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting what I received. You see what I'm saying? And that was just surprising to me. And I went back to everybody because I don't like them suckers who get all of that 300, 400, 500 comments, happy one day, and then they make one little post, say thank you everybody for all the love and the shout outs. I'm like, nah. If these people took time out of their schedule, I'm gonna holler at them. You see what I'm saying? It don't matter,
That's real. That
in
was
the
the
middle
same
of
for
it.
me. I really tried to thank everybody individually.
Yeah, yeah. So
Because that's
I
real,
think that was
like
real.
exactly. That is real. You know what I mean? Like I feel like we gotta show love like that more often. You know what I mean? Because like you even sometimes I do this. I may not even personally, know somebody, but if they're celebrating their birthday, them being alive and well on this earth, as cold and crazy as it can be sometimes, that's a blessing. That's something to celebrate. So by all means, encourage their living, encourage their progress, encourage their next go round. You feel me? So I definitely felt encouraged and I'm glad you did too. It's nothing like being celebrated, not, especially versus being tolerated. Like there's been a lot of toleration in this country, a lot of toleration, growing up, but where you can be celebrated and appreciated, that's a whole nother different thing. And you have to stay in that vibe. So that's why I'm wearing the vibe earrings, you know, nothing but good positive vibes. You know what I mean? Like it's so necessary, it's so healthy. So that's one thing I just been reflecting on, like staying in the flow of positivity and rising above all the chaos in the midst. You feel me? Because it's
That's
gonna be
real.
some, what do you say, it's gonna be some things that make it hard to smile. You feel
Right.
me?
That's what Tupac said. Only a Gemini could tell you that right there. You
Come
understand what
on,
I'm
you
saying?
know.
Tell you
You're gonna see some
like
things
that.
that's gonna make it hard to smile.
Right.
But
He,
you gotta,
he said, keep your sense of humor through all the rain and the pain. Got to keep your sense of humor. You know what I'm
got
saying? Got to
to.
be able to smile through all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Man, you know we wish you could put some popcorn right now. But I'll raise the rolls for a, let me see.
Right.
A the gold rose. A rose that
That's
grew
what's
from
up.
concrete.
Word.
I know, but I'm just really happy again. Like it's been a really great weekend. I had the chance to actually you know, enjoy myself in a multitude of ways. Like I got out, I got my mani pedi. I was pampered. Felt really nice. They treated me very well. Um, I got to eat out a couple of times. I got my favorite cheesecake for my birthday cake. I have flowers. I mean, it was just tremendous. Like I said, gifts got stock, just crazy things, like what? So I really, really, really felt fortunate, to be the recipient, and just feel the love that I often try to pour out, but to have it pouring back on you is like a whole
Right.
another thing. And I just never want to take anything for granted at all. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
the people that's in your life, they're there for a reason. And I hope that we're taking the time to cherish each other. You know what I mean? Like even the ones that are difficult to love and the ones that's, you know, a little rough around the edges. You have to take some time to figure out why you're being placed with them. Why are they in your cipher? Why are they in your area, or why are you in their sphere of influence?
Right.
And then
Yeah,
and
I love
then make it relevant. Make it relevant and make yourself consciously aware of your own impact and then the impact of the people in your circle, because that's important. Like I said, really about the vibes, really about the energy, and what we're emoting to each other should be more and more love and respect, common courtesy, decency. You feel me?
it. Right. I do. 100%. Yeah, my fam came through. It was crazy. Like my fam came through. They came, showed love. I had a Sappho celebration. I had some Warriors on, and we celebrate like Warriors do. You
Hey,
understand what I'm saying? Then I had the party slash after party. You see what I'm saying? When I
yeah,
brought,
we Geminis. We gotta have all angles.
yeah, all angles. We had my fam come through. Some people that people may know in the conscious community, and some people that people may know in the YouTube community. Just bringing everybody together. It was
Yes,
beautiful to have an
phenomenal.
exchange and a dialogue. And you know when funny people say that they don't feel like being funny right now,
Wow.
something is in the air. You see what I'm saying? I had some comedians on, and they were sharing and expressing that it's hard to create content to make people laugh when you're not feeling in that spirit. You understand what I'm
That's
saying?
real.
So in a spiritual unrest, they were still finding and trying to find a way to celebrate, but you could see like how
The
draining
struggle.
this experience has been. You see what I'm saying on people's spirit and things like that in regards to all of it coming full circle. So it was beautiful to take a little moment. They're like, oh, we here for your born day, so blah blah blah. We're gonna do
Yes,
what we need to do. Uh, so it was like that. My celebration was a moment where people that do this for a living, that make people happy, that make people smile, and things like that. Have them smile. You see what I'm saying? Have them be okay with being upset. If you was upset that day, hey, express
right.
yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so it was a beautiful mix of authenticity and genuine
Hey,
love. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
yes,
can't fake those things. You know, so we program to compartmentalize our emotions and put and put on a happy face and all that. Like, nah, like if you're not feeling that, then be you. You see what I'm saying?
back.
Hey, this Henny was taking care of me. You know, understand? The Hennessy was too good. You know, Tupac said the Hennessy don't help. It helped that day. You understand what I'm
Oh my
saying? So,
gosh, are you serious?
the Hennessy had helped that day. You understand? So it was a beautiful situation to be able to celebrate. You know, I was on lives. I got interviewed twice. You know what I'm saying? It was just
I've
it
seen
was
you. I've seen you turn up.
crazy. It was crazy. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, you could forget to smile. You know, you could forget to smile. You
Hey, right,
understand
for
what I'm
real,
saying?
seriously. And then be
You
feeling
could
like you don't realize how you start to feel like, and then you just been holding a straight face like, and then for real, and then this is something actually cracks that smile open. You be like,
right,
damn, wow, I
right,
needed that. You know what I mean? Like release that because to be pent up under all of this frustration and like all of this angst and anxiety and all of these uncertainties and things like that is no joke. You know what I mean? But like, because the pressure is for real, and the oppression is definitely for real, but and
right,
the suppression of our expression is also very real. You know, because unless you're out there, you know, protesting or doing whatever, a lot of people are at home viewing things from the television or from the social media sidelines and have no real outlet. You feel me? And so like
right.
the outlet I feel more and more should be in addition to our outcries, our outbursts of joy and laughter, you know what I mean? And building and triumph. I want to hear the noise of building, you know what I mean? So that's what this
No,
show is dedicated to tonight. We're just honoring ourselves, we're honoring life, we're honoring our progress, we're honoring the struggle which we are coming out of and the fact that we still here. Okay,
that's right.
so can you give us some music that speak, you know, just let us vibe out and then we'll be back in a few minutes if that's cool with you.
That's cool. Let me look through this thing here. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to
Happy
get us kicked off the air.
birthday, happy born day, happy solar return to everybody and anybody watching today, and it's your you know born day. We want to send you love, we want to send you extra well wishes of prosperity and peace and longevity and health and wealth, you know, success, love, genuine people, and you know, and enduring love. Back to that.
I'm gonna play my sister's song real quick. She sung me happy birthday over the phone on
Yay.
the voicemail.
Ooh,
Yo,
killing it.
Suzanne Chris is the bomb. Y'all need to reach out to my sister. I gotta play her song. You know what I'm saying? She is
Shots
she
out.
is the truth. She is the truth. Matter of fact, I'll play a couple of Sue Chris songs because she's a legend. You understand?
That's right. That's how
And
we do it right here on Do the
she did
Knowledge
that birthday
Radio.
song. She did that birthday song. I didn't know what to do with myself. I was like, was that for was that for me? You
Oh,
understand what I'm saying? You know,
feeling real special.
feeling special. You know. Yeah. So I'm about to play these joints real quick and let's get busy with some Sue Chris. Sue that.
It's a vibe. Just vibe with us.
Let's
That it's a vibe. You got the music knowledge. Is it playing? I don't know if y'all can hear anything or not, but just in case you can't, this is live radio, and sometimes the unexpected things can happen. You be trying to coordinate a couple things behind the scenes, and it just doesn't always work out in your favor. But I declare and decree that it shall and it will, and it's coming together even now. Now I'm working on these angles, trying to get it together. Thank you for taking the time to tune in. Stay tuned. Golden Opportunity Sundays. Can you hear me, King? If the music ain't working, it's fine. We're aiming at celebrating, just trying to make a little vibe for you with some music and experiencing a little technical difficulties at the moment. Thank you for your patience. Knowledge. Can you hear me, King? Family, I'm sorry. I'm not sure if y'all can hear me or not, or if you can hear any music or not. But definitely want to, let you know that my intention is to uplift, inspire, encourage, inform, just hopefully spread some positive vibes your way. And also some good information. If I can find out something that can be a benefit to you or our community, the goal of this show on every Sunday is to release that information and get that out to our people so that we can continue to build and continue to create the success and the pathway of success for our people as we continue to do it for ourselves. That's the way of our people. It's a collective movement. It's a collective communal effort, and we are continuing to move in that vein and restore our communities in strength with the foundation that's built on a genuine love and respect, understanding that we're nothing without each other. You know what I mean? And if we don't really hone in on that, then we're wasting our time. And that's real. So I hope that you guys are enjoying yourselves, enjoying your weekend, enjoying your
Yep.
voice being heard, and just enjoying the fact that you are still here. Like I said earlier, we still here. So, Peace King, are you still with me? Can you hear me? Can I get a witness up in here? Can you hear me, King? At least I got action. I see somebody. I'm not out here on the island by myself.
You ain't hear no music, nothing played?
Nah,
For real?
no music.
This hatred
Not a
right here. I'm telling you,
not
this hatred is real.
not a drop, but not a tick of a sound
That
on
is
my
crazy.
end. I don't think we heard anything.
This whole thing was this thing was blasting, blazing in my ear.
Yeah, you over there jamming. We like, what's going on? That's all right though.
Let me try this again. Let me try this again.
If there's, I wanted, people, if they had somebody they wanted to celebrate or anything, if it was all right, for them to give a call and give a shout out. Is that cool? Or is that too much work? Is that crazy? Knowledge. Anyways, call somebody that you're thinking about. Call somebody that you should have been talking to or been, speaking with, and let them know that you love them. Check on them, see how they're doing. I heard a snippet. See, that ain't even right. That ain't even right. That's okay. I keep a I keep a drum beat in my soul. So that's all right. We'll just keep it moving. And if you're tuning in again for the first time, this is Golden Opportunity Sundays with Goddess Asha Rae and the King Knowledge Born Allah on Do the Knowledge Radio, an amazing platform where, Black voices can be heard, voices of the community can be heard, and you can be sure that you're getting love here because it's an effort to, again, do it in a way of Sankofa. Look back and fetch it and bring it to the future with those things that are of our for our good. So we try to just be a outlet where people can take advantage of golden opportunities. It started with carrot bars, a golden opportunity to build a legacy. Basically store things of value, things that appreciate, assets. It's asset based community. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's not adding to your life, it could only be subtracting, 9 times out of 10. So you got to pay attention. And in the physical sense, be accumulating physical assets like gold and silver. And so with Carrot Bars International, that's what I do, and that's what we do. We have a whole mob of golden gladiators around the world, and we basically are the stores of real wealth. Holding on to gold, 24 karat gold, 999.9 bullion, and in the physical sense, cash gold as well that you can have for your own safekeeping in small, affordable increments. So if you want more information about that, you can definitely get with me um, in my inbox and ask me about gold. Say, I want to know about this gold, and I'll definitely fill you in and tell you how you can get your hands on some for you and your family, and continue to build yourself a legacy. We don't want to store up things that are gonna be destroyed, or things that really have no value, such as fiat currency. this cash just spinning around because it's printable. You know what I mean? It's I don't even know. It's like monopoly money, okay? Like there's no shortage, there's no limit to it. And so really its value is like I said, like a monopoly $100 bill, $500 bill, okay? Something that doesn't even exist. But while it has purchasing power, you should be saving yourself some appreciating asset. That's just a sidebar. And the foundation of this show, was to bring about economic empowerment as we continue to celebrate and to improve our quality of life, you know, individually, as a family, and as a community, and of course, as a nation. We're going to have our own currency, our own money. You feel me? And gold is money along with silver, so don't be fooled. But knowledge born, back to you, my love. What are you doing and how are you doing? Are you still with me? Did you leave the party? Brother, brother, can you hear me? Yeah, I don't think they hear me, y'all. No, but seriously, I just want to send you some love again, everybody. I know it's been a very difficult past few months, you know what I mean? But I hope that in the midst of it all, you're keeping your joy, you're keeping your sanity. Don't let these people break your spirit, lie to you, and confuse you, and have you paranoid out here in these streets. Grab a hold of your sanctity, you know what I mean, and keep your mind straight and sane and observe. Be a conscientious objector. Look into some things, like don't just believe in everything that you hear or see, because a lot of shit looks one way, but it'd be a whole different way, like, and you have to know the difference. Got to start looking into and investigating the underlying motives of some things that you see in here, and why are things, happening this way and that way. But take advantage of it from a point of view of understanding, and from a proper perspective, not just a fabricated, propped up lie or story or propaganda, if you feel me. So um, I hope you're feeling good and that it's been a beautiful Sunday for you thus far. Knowledge is on the scene. Oh my goodness gracious. He's back.
Let me tell you about this connection I got. Okay, I got this Reaganomics connection over here,
Uh-huh.
and they don't
Uh-huh.
let me do too much at the same time. I'm
Hey, that's all
trying
right.
though. I'm
Hey, that's
trying.
all right because
Okay.
you know what I want to tell you? The most powerful thing that you can be is
They don't
a
want me to be great today.
Edo, okay? They don't want to say it. To be a conduit of power, you know what I mean? Of voice, our
Yeah, it's
voices
all
have
good.
power, and so when there's complications and they're being trying to be, held back, they don't want to hear that. They don't want us to, you know, put those brain waves out there. Was it, what I'm saying, those frequencies trying to
Right,
fight us on a frequency level, you know what I mean? Music, the vibration of the music, you feel me? But that's all right.
right. That's what's up. I mean,
So we don't gotta we don't have to play the music or do anything like that. I was wondering if there was anyone that wanted to share anything or could call in at this time. If you could share the number or do it the way you want to do it, if that's cool. If there's anybody watching or
I
listening.
mean, if the people, they want to comment, I'm sure they're commenting in other places. That's just for visibility. But if you want to comment over here, if you want to interact, if you have questions or comments, you should come to the YouTube channel, and that is the guaranteed way that we will see what you have to say.
Yes, yes.
Otherwise, I have to go into these other places and try to figure that out. Because there are people
Hunt it
watching from
down. Huh?
different places, right? And most of the time, I don't get it until after everything is over with. You go back and you look and people are watching. You see what I'm saying? So uh,
I know
because
how it is.
you got to multitask in between. You know, normally I'm here just guarding the door. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's
Like
nice
I'm
to have
supposed
you
to.
with us this evening. Like we got the masculine and the feminine represented, and especially for the twins, the duality of both. You know what I mean? Like, how beautiful is that?
Right. Look at my brother, Bossed Up Stacks. He here every Tuesday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He got the live at 5 spot. He said, that's right. Don't wait till it's too late. Time and people and are two things you don't get back. So time and people are two
Facts.
things that you don't get back. You know what I'm saying? So, you
Exactly.
know,
Let me say this.
shout out to my
On that,
brother.
shout out to you, King. On that note, Tupac made it real evident. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think about the way that he lived. You know what I mean? Like, and the
Mhm.
impact that he had. You know what I'm saying? When he was gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of impact. Look at Nipsey Hussle. You feel me? Like these
Right.
people, these kind, like you got the way that you live, you know what I mean? It says a whole lot. And plus, like the way that we honor people while they are among us says a whole lot as well. Like we've got to learn to do better. I mean, just in every capacity, like because how many greats have we lost without really truly honoring? You know what I'm saying? Until the after effect. You know what I mean? After the fact. Like that's what they say. Give your roses, while they're living, while they're still living.
Right.
So you know what I mean. It's just again just wonderful to have an outlet. Just to speak on behalf of the people and just to speak to the people and hopefully connect with the people. As I love y'all and want you to be encouraged and to know that like even out of the mouth of babes. Like my daughter, my 16-year-old daughter was out at the protest here in Atlanta, on behalf of George Floyd and the justice for all of Black people, African people around the world, and for the liberation and true freedom, true, I want to say like just rightful positioning, you know what I mean? Um,
Right.
and, and respect, you know what I mean? The honoring of us, a sacred people, a rightful restoration to our people around the world. My daughter said that the feeling that she felt last, which was this past yesterday, Saturday afternoon, um, she said that there was a feeling in the air of triumph. There was a essence of, like not that we shall overcome, it's that we have overcome. You know what I'm saying? Like we taking
That's
it,
right.
we doing it, we here, like this is us, no more, enough is enough. And yeah, like okay, happy. You know what I mean? Just like celebratory. And so when I heard her say that and I heard her feel that, you know what I mean? Like that just sent like electric, shock through my body and like just a good vibe. Like, yes, you know what I mean? Yes, people better know who we are and like we gotta know who we are, that even in the midst of what it looks like, there's a celebration to be had. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, it's been a hard, long road. Yes, it's been a tiring, fucked up kind of road, and excuse my language, but that's what it's been. But the fact that the whole world is now having to rise up and speak up on behalf of the original, you know what I'm saying? Like, and be on behalf of the injustices and things and the atrocities that have been going on since as long as we can all remember. When the
Right.
whole world got to say, hey, fuck that. That's enough. You know what I mean? When the peaceful people got to
Mhm.
start speaking out and saying, damn it, this has got to stop. We have got to get it together. There's got to be a better way. We've got to now let us white folks, excuse me, bow down and humble ourselves. You know what I mean? Like let us
Right.
get our minds right. Let us admit that white silence is white violence. Let us admit that yes, there is white
That's
privilege
it.
and that yes, we have been taking advantage of every possible, you know, advantage we've been given, like what you wanted us to do, but then they having to admit it, and having to say, hey, this is not fair, this is not right. And then of course for our melanated people around the world to galvanize themselves, especially the youth. I'm so proud of us, the youth, like salute,
Right.
salute, salute, salute. You know what I mean? Like nothing but love and respect and honor to the youth. Like even the ones who were angry and looting and burning and doing things that they needed to do, to express. their intolerance and their indignation and their righteous fury. They had every right, if you ask me. And so I
That's
again
right.
salute um, all of the black youth and the brown youth and the youth in general who got out there and spoke up and who continue to insist on change, insist on justice and answers, you know what I mean? Like for these bullshit stories and lack of judgment, and things like that. So a time has come,
Right.
a change has come. I'm excited. So we're celebrating tonight. Again, happy life to you. Happy Sunday, happy birthday if it's your birthday. Happy, you know, I'm just feeling happy, obviously. It's like, um, there's not enough of that. I was getting to see too much people, feeling down and out. And I was sick
Mm.
of looking at it. You feel me? So I just wanted to bring some energy back to the world. Like, come on, y'all, shake out of it for real. Like,
That's
let's go
real.
dancing. So yeah. Side note: we went dancing last night. My sisters and I. We had a great time here in Atlanta at the Sweet
Hey,
Lounge.
hey,
Yes, it was a
hey,
sweet vibe,
hey,
and
hey.
real good to get out after all this quarantine nonsense. You know what I mean? Like, I had to shake the dust
Right.
off my leg.
Ah,
So I still got a little rhythm in them, y'all. I still got it at 41, y'all. Got a little rhythm in them. That's right.
hey, you was out
So,
there one stepping instead of two stepping.
hey, no, I was three stepping. What you mean?
Oh, what you mean out here? That's what I'm talking about.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. But yes, um, again, thank you everybody who celebrated us this past week. It's been amazing. We couldn't be more grateful and in all the honoring and the love that you showed. So we want to pour that back out to you. Thank you. We want to
All right.
continue to do this every day, not just on a birthday, not just on a holiday, so-called holiday, but celebrate life because you're here and because the people around you really do matter. Like you can see how quickly a life could be snuffed out. You know what I mean? So while we're all here together sharing this time and space, let's make the absolute best of it. You know what I mean? We can't be held back. We can't be pressed down anymore, So
Right.
rise up in the words of like Andra Day, I would put on something like that, and I'll rise up, because it's for you and for you, you know what
That's
I'm
it.
saying? I'll do it time and time again. That's the kind of love that we got to have in our hearts, and that's the thing that will sustain us. So thank you again, my King Knowledge, Born Allah. I appreciate you for this opportunity, golden opportunity on Do
Right.
the Knowledge Radio.
Sam Cooke said the change was going to come, and now the change is here. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's wonderful. Y'all can put on y'all Prince records today. It's his born day. You understand
that's
what I'm
right.
saying? So y'all can put on some Prince.
Prince.
You know what
Yes.
I'm saying? And get that creative energy flowing. You understand what I'm saying?
Adore. Shoot.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Put on
So
some what? Raspberry beret.
put on that raspberry beret, get to celebrating out here. You understand what I'm saying? Put
Little
that on.
don't get out the little red Corvette though either.
Yeah, yeah. Stay in that little red Corvette. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
Yeah, I
indeed.
mean, it's
Oh no, but
love.
don't
It's
don't
love.
hit him with that do me baby because it's over after that. But yes, indeed, peace and love, rest in power to Prince. You know, definitely want to send love to him, and we'll be back again next Sunday for more of Golden Opportunity Sundays. If you have a golden opportunity that you want to share with our audience, please reach out to me in my inbox, and I would love to, interview you and see if you would be a great fit, to share what you have to offer to our community. It could vary from a business opportunity to a community building opportunity to just something that you feel like our people need to hear um, in a time of essence. You know what I mean? When if time is of the essence, a golden opportunity means to take it in a seizing type of way. You know what I mean? Like seize that moment, grab a hold of it and don't let it slip out of sight. This golden opportunity is not always present. But when you see it and you hear it and you recognize it, lay a hold of it. So again, peace and blessings, much love, and thank you everybody for watching and for showing your support to Do the Knowledge Radio and to myself and the brother. Peace. We out.
That's right. Peace. We out.